Math is part of everything we do in life.
With COVID, you're seeing that fourth graders don't have number sense. So when you're expecting them to add and subtract fractions and you haven't given them the foundational skill of how to add and subtract simply, there's going to be a big gap.
The learning loss in mathematics is huge because the students that we're seeing coming through elementary school right now, they've spent 1.5 years outside of a classroom. And in a lot of virtual settings, those students, not through any fault of anybody's, didn't get good instruction.
We should be concerned about the math learning loss, especially in elementary school, because that's where all those foundational skills are built.
The National Council for Teachers of Mathematics has already lined out for us, there are important components of math instruction, but in our nation, we haven't necessarily followed through with that. I was looking for a resource that aligned to the research that we know about good math instruction, and a resource that was going to be able to help support teachers along their learning journey as they help their students.
So when Zearn came out, even for me, it was this big understanding, this big picture of, oh, this is why this works. So having those tools for our kids, that is able to build a relationship with math and having that confidence now, because now they understand why. It's not just memorization.
I've been using Zearn and it has completely changed the way that I teach.
Zearn was identified by the state as being a positive program that would allow us to move forward.
And I went into this thinking, this isn't gonna work. It was just a very different way of teaching. But when I started learning about high quality instructional material and how it tells a story and how each year it gets deeper and deeper, I started seeing how implementing this curriculum truly benefited my students.
Zearn is a great resource because it aligns with our curriculum, and if they're struggling with a grade level concept, what you can do is assign foundational lessons to help support them. It gives you real-time feedback on what they're struggling with.
This program is more effective with the students because it helps them to reach their individualized goals. So if they're not getting something with the whole class, then the teacher can go back and individualize the program for them.
Since we've started using Zearn, the math vocabulary has increased. So now you give these kids the confidence like, I can do math.
So now they're having a love for math that most students don't have when they're walking away from just paper and pencil work.
Teachers are showing a level of excitement, especially our first adopters, that they've never seen before. It's magical.
Now I have kids that are constantly getting on Zearn, even on free time.
One of my biggest aha moments was when I had one of my little girls that has been struggling. She struggles with reading and she struggled with math, and she was the one helping a very high achieving student understand a concept. So that was a huge aha moment for me because it empowers students to know and be confident in what they're learning.
I would tell other principals to just give it a try. Try it for a good full 9 weeks. Use it with fidelity and look at your reports, look at your results. You'll see that students will make growth.
If I fast forward 5 years from now, and I look at students that have been coming through this program, and I look at teachers that are familiar and comfortable with teaching their curriculum, I'm really excited for what we can do.